Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Woofless here, and welcome to another challenge video on the channel. Hope you guys are all having a great day. I just slapped my microphone accidentally on my bad. We are here with Lunar parkour. It's like this really crazy, we're gonna break the sound barrier speed parkour map. I think you guys are gonna love it. I was challenged by Lucky Donkey's got a jobby, and you know, we're just gonna jump right in. Those are the rules, very easy. I don't know why, but I feel like I have only 56 FPS. What? Okay, let's bring that down. And we're gonna jump in. What are we at now? That's better. 400 FPS. Welcome to Lunar Speed by Shocking Shots. There it is, guys. If you want to play it, download down below, and also check out Lachlan's perspective. And I have to make a little bit of, before I jump in here, a little bit of an apology. So I actually recorded this already, and I was really into it, and I usually get to see all my recording stuff like that. I didn't notice my microphone was messed up, and I got a good score. I don't want to ruin it. I'll show you guys at the end what I got in my first attempt. We're gonna do a second attempt right here, but this is technically my second attempt, so I might get things a little bit faster than Lachlan might on his first try, or someone else is doing it. And I apologize. If I could do the other commentary, the other gameplay, I would, but it's just I like to do good stuff for you guys, and it was messed up, so I'm gonna sit back and redo this wonderful map, and it's also a lot of fun. But I watched Lachlan's. I got the cool sky perspective like he did, because I think it's necessary. We are going to dip in and jump and do this parkour thing, but it is speed, which I have a really hard time with. So hopefully I do better than my first attempt. It'd be really embarrassing if I'm like, oh, so I got this score, and then I show you guys my first attempt and it's actually better, which I don't know. So far I'm doing just as good as I did in my first attempt. Okay, and we're gonna see if we can do good here. Do good by you guys. All right, we're gonna do good by you. Yes. Okay, so far so good. Obviously this is a little bit unfair, so don't take this run versus Lachlan's, just because I have given this one good attempt before, and I'd feel bad being like, oh yes, I totally did this legit. You guys, no, I don't want to lie to you guys about that sort of thing, because that's just not fun. And with these challenge stuff, it's always more entertaining if it's like, you know, Lachlan had his first attempt and I did my first attempt. So don't worry, like I said, I will tell you guys what I got on my first attempt, just so you know how well I did. And so far we're actually doing really good. I definitely think giving this another attempt is making it a lot easier for me, because the first attempt was not going this well, and we are doing pretty good here. Okay, now this is the legendary I am going to rage quit. I swear this took me like 6 minutes, this last part here. It was insane. But I told a little bit of a story. Oh wait, by the way, before we jump into anything like that, if you guys want to see more challenge videos, especially kind of like parkour and face cam and stuff like that, make sure to let me know. Just because I've had so much great stuff on the channel recently, and obviously that's from my perspective. I don't know if you guys agree or not, but you know, factions and how to Minecraft and all the really cool things I've been doing. I've had a really hard time. Okay, I did this part real quick. I just did it. I don't know how I did it, but I just did it when my last time, and I was just like, that went really easy. I feel like it's a lot harder now, now that I didn't get like really lucky. So we're gonna try and do this. I have no idea how to do this, but yeah, so make sure to hit that like button down below if you guys are enjoying this this sort of content and want to see more kind of challenge videos, stuff like that. And I literally got through this part in one shot. I literally have no idea how I did it. Okay, so we'll just take it slow. We can do this. I believe we can do this. So easy jump into that first little water spout. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time with this now. Well, the first time, like I said, it kind of just happened. Okay, there we go. Whoa, there we go. Go up. I'm just gonna YOLO it. No! Oh man. Yeah, so yeah, hit that like button if you guys are enjoying. I want to see more of this stuff. And I'm just trying to concentrate. We're just gonna swim, get to the top, or get to the chopper. Yes. Swim, and no, if you fall there, you are out. I do not like water parkour. It is, you know, we're just going. Oh, I felt like we were almost there. Okay, all right, hup, and then oops, I totally derped that really hard. So just to give you an idea, just because I don't want to give you spoilers though, but in my last attempt, I was, I think at like 600 seconds when I got to this point. So just to give you an idea, we're doing really well on our second attempt. Uh-oh. I think that's rip. If I don't... Oh, I totally thought I could grab that. All right, we got this pretty down pat, though. Again, this is kind of like what it was like on my first attempt on pretty much every part of the map. This is... I don't know, honestly, I have no idea how I was able to do this on my first attempt and how I was able to just fly through this section. I think, like, I just glitched it or something. Like, I just kind of went, bing, bang. I was like, water. Oh, my God, I'm in water. I don't know what to do. And I was, like, lost and everything. And then I just kind of beat it. It was really weird. I have no clue how to do this water spout section, but I was giving a little bit of a story about my life in my last episode, and I feel like it'd be unfair to you guys if you didn't hear it. Why would I do that? Why would I jump in there? I gotta go for that far one. Yeah, it'd be unfair to you guys if you did not hear it. We are almost, by the way, at where we were when we first did this map, which is not going too well. There's got to be an easy way to do, not easy way, but there's definitely a technique that I'm not using here. Yes. Oh man, I have no idea what to do there. I have absolutely no idea. I don't think shift helps. That I would like this kind of story into my life, this little life story that I wanted to share with you guys, and I couldn't obviously share the last one because the audio was messed up. So it's kind of the story about when I used to play, well, obviously a lot of video games, but specifically one video game called Need for Speed Underground, which made 369 the famous song. I was actually like the cool kid, not at all, but I like to think that I was at some point because I played this game when it was not like underground, but like not a lot of people in my school were like gamers and stuff. So I was okay. Hold on a second. What am I supposed to do here? I actually have no idea. I really have no idea what I'm supposed to do here. And I'm sure it's as plain as day, but I feel like if I go on the lower... Okay, what we're going to do is, because we can get there really easily now. I'm going to go to the upper section, right? I'm going to make it across here, and then I'm going to try and go for the long shot. But that obviously doesn't work, so I feel like what I need to do is I actually need to go to the lower section and kind of just swim my way just over... not go up there, right, go here, go there, there we go, okay, and now we got that. All right, that's sweet, that's sweet. So we are pretty much like half the time that we were beforehand. So yeah, so I was playing this game. All right, cool kid, right. So I was playing this game obviously before a lot of people have heard about it, because I was kind of like MLG that way, and or just people didn't play video games in my school growing up. And the 369 stand real fine, move to the second one more time, get low was like the theme song of that, and I kind of learned it off by heart because of it. And then it started to get popular, and like, you know, we were going to parties and everyone's like listening. I was like able to rap it, and I was like, oh yeah, I know that song, man, that's my jam. And everyone like, oh my god, you're so hipster with your cool rap music. And I was like, that's right, you know, why don't you give me a call later and we can be friends. And that's kind of usually where the conversation ended. But yeah, so I was playing this game, and there was this really hard level, and the race was just crazy. By the way, I do parkour awful when I'm telling a story, but I feel like it's more important that I speak to you guys the story because I think it's cute than do well in parkour, and I hope you guys agree. Okay, and it was really hard level. I was stuck on it for like a week because there was no, you know, YouTube, you know, tutorial or whatever. It was kind of just like, oh, I just got wrecked, man. I literally just got face planted like right into that block. There was no YouTube tutorials, right? So you couldn't be like, oh, I'm stuck on something, I need to go and I don't know, check out a YouTube, like I'm stuck on this parkour section. Like I can't go watch, you know, Preston do parkour to figure out how he would do it. You know, you'd have to just kind of figure it out for yourself, because back then the only way you'd get tutorials is through kind of magazines that would be in stores. And obviously, you know, I didn't have the money to buy those magazines, and my parents didn't want to encourage video. Did I set spawn? I hope so, because I'm rip here. So yeah, we didn't really get those often, except for Pokemon. And so I tried this level over and over and over and over again, and I just had the hardest time. And one time I was, you know, on this level, just kind of racing my butt off, you know what I mean? I had my STI or whatever it was, and I remember there was this Volkswagen Jetta guy who would wreck me, and he was like a lap ahead of me, and I was like, well, I freaking lost. And it was one of those long races, like 5 laps. So he was a, what am I doing here? He was a full lap ahead of me. And I was like, you know what? I remember my brother was there, and he was like, dude, just reset. And I was like, you know what? No, I refuse to reset. I'm going to do this race in its full length. And I kid you not, I was able to catch up, did not make a mistake for the rest of the race, absolutely killed it, and won. And I progressed to the end of that level. Now I got stuck on the next level. I think it was race 102 or 3, and actually rage quit the game and never played it again, unable to beat it. But you know what? At least I was able to get past that one race, which was nice. But I did give up afterwards. So I guess that's also the other part of the story, is never give up, but sometimes give up. Oh, I jumped too far. No way. I totally should have remembered that. You can't totally momentum this section. But we are doing really good, by the way. This was actually the creator's best score, was like in the 500s. So we're almost, I don't want to say we're almost at the end, but if I could just get past this section, if I remember correctly, I could do the rest of this map really well. And for some reason, I'm just unable to jump off that purple. There we go. Okay. Jump, jump, jump. And no way! Oh wait, I made it! Oh, yeah, baby! Woo! Screenshot. Oh my gosh, yeah, perfect freeze. Oh, okay. Wow. Okay, we gotta do the slash kill here. Because yeah, you fall like a derp. And let's go. Oh, I fell off that glass pane. Okay, we're doing really good. If I could get 700 points, that would be unbelievable. All right, here we go. 622. Wow. Guys, that is a really good second attempt. The high score is 504. 388, I mean, his first attempt is 504. Well, that's just embarrassing. That's insane. We did get stuck on the water section for quite a while, and I don't know why I thought you had to go up there. It would have saved a lot of time if I just went below, and I was just telling the story, so that's all good. I think we could have shaved probably 150 seconds off, maybe 200, probably could have gotten 422, but that's my attempt. My second attempt, don't forget. I apologize for losing. My first attempt, maybe I'll throw like the footage or whatever, was actually 922, I believe, or 950, something around that. And so that was pretty good, but I got stuck on one section for literally 500 seconds. And you can even hear the audio. Maybe I'll put in the ending bit. You can hear I was like, no! I have 20 seconds. Come on. I got to give it a good jump here. Good jump. Momentum jump. Oh, go. 985. It's definitely just not enjoyable to watch. So that was a good round. You got to hear the same story. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the gameplay, the parkour, the Lunar speeds. We did pretty good. I'm pretty happy about 622. If you guys enjoyed that like button down below. See you guys later. Take care and goodbye.